The process of awakening can take a long time. But if you know the rules of the game, you can wake up very fast and go back to your state of enlightenment in the velocity of the light. As more as you know the rules of my game, flip chat the rules of the game of life. Once you master these rules of flip chat, the game of life, you're gonna be able to flip chat, meaning that you're gonna be able to flip from dark side to light side again. And once you start learning how to play this game, you will start noticing that every situation in your life that is causing you pain, and you use that situation instead of judging others, blaming others, accusing others. You take that judgmental finger that you are pointing to the others and blaming the others for the pain that you are feeling. And you point that finger to your heart and you say in that moment, I am 110% responsible for what is happening right now. This is the first rule of flip chat, the game of life. For you to wake up, and go back for the enlightenment that you are. It's when you learn how to reprogram your subconscious mind, to reprogram your negative human programming, that you still carry traumas from your past. So you're gonna clean all that energy and we're gonna flip again to your spiritual matrix. How amazing is that? So flip chat, gente, people, my beloved people, my beloved souls, that's it. It's simple like that. We have 3 stages inside of flip chat, the game of life. Number 1, heal. You know, if you are still not manifesting the life that you love, if you are still not living the life that has your design, it's just because you are still there stuck in that negative human matrix. And you don't even know that you are living in Hollywood studios. You are in a prison without knowing, literally inside of a matrix, as you are inside of a video game. And the good thing is that I'm here now to tell you all the rules of this game and how you can win and how you can flip chat for complete, for you to get out of that Hollywood studios where your hurt child, without you knowing, is making you keep stuck in the dark side. Because at some point of your life when you were a child, something happened that broke your heart. Something happened. And in that moment you lost one very important thing that is keeping you away of all the beauty and all the love, all the wealth, health that is already yours. Because in the moment that you had that first trauma in your childhood, and it's still a vivid movie in your mind, now at this moment when I'm talking with you, and if I ask you what was that first trauma, that was the first one that you really felt that your heart was broken. It will come immediately, the movie in your mind. Your subconscious mind is like a library. It brings all the files, all the archives. And better than a library, I would say, is a studio. Okay? It's like Universal Studios, because we are all the time remembering that movies. Because most of the time it's not images. We remember things, not just in images. We remember things most of the time as movies. Okay? So our mind is all the time in motion. It's all the time or projecting a movie where we are watching outside. But the movies that we are watching from outside, guys, and that's the most amazing thing about Flip Chat, is that you're going to understand that the movies that you are looking and attracting to your life, to your reality, if it's good, amazing, keep making more of it. But if it's suffering, if it's pain, it's because you are living your life through the projections of your hurt child. And that's all about the rules here, the game of life that is Flip Chat. We're going to rescue this hurt child. We're going to heal it. That's the first stage. And then the second stage, we're going to reprogram your subconscious mind. And then, it comes for the third state that we're going to be inviting you to thrive. To thrive, because you're going to be flip chat. Every time that you flip chat, guys, is an awakening. It's like, imagine that all the front of your body is like a puzzle, and you need to flip this puzzle. Now, if you are living more suffering than greatness, it's because you are living your life through the lens of your hurt child. She's the one in the command of your life, making you to be stuck or in your past or in your future, but very rarely in the present moment. You are still projecting dramas and tragedies without not even knowing, because you are in autopilot. In autopilot, still living through that lens from your conception until your first puberty. That it's when it's the first period for the girls and the first ejaculation for the boys. So during that time, you were like a sponge. And you were also like a camera, because that's what your eyes are. You are recording all the time, everything. And you are not just seeing it. You are also recording not just what you see. You are also recording what you feel. You are also recording what you touch. You are also recording all the tastes, what you taste. You are also recording all the 5 senses. And you are also recording your 6th sense. That is the part that goes beyond the mind, the heart, and the body. It's your spiritual being. It's your energetic being. It's your super soul, as our amazing Oprah Winfrey would say, and have been reprogramming us for us to remember who we truly are, our super soul. And that's the invitation of Flip Chat. We are here to flip again, from dark side to light side. So each one of us arrived in this world as this pure, amazing, joyful, as extraordinary, creative kid in the world, baby born in the world. That is the most amazing, delicious thing, isn't it? Like we go, oh, coisa mais linda, but this is so cute, it's so cute. It's so cute. We are by nature so cute. Each one of you are by nature so cute. It's impossible. It's impossible to not have this feeling for a baby born, for a cute child, you know. It's cute. It's too much cuteness. Can you understand that? So that's who you truly are. You are so adorable. You are so lovable. And you are here like a baby, making absolutely, like with that magic, that just for being who you are, everybody wants to be around you. Just for being who you truly are. My goodness, everybody wants to be with you. Because you are a vortex of attraction, a vortex of a natural attraction. You are attracting what you are vibrating. So when you go back for your spiritual matrix, is guaranteed you start attracting your biggest dreams. What was before like, oh my God, going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, understand that is you're going to be flip chat, flip chat, flip chat, flip chat, flip chat. You are going from dark side to light side, dark light, dark light, dark light. Every time that you have now responsibility for about everything that is happening to you. And if something that is not pleasant at all is happening from the outside, and you say, oh my God, why is this so painful? But then you come and you study with me and you flip chat with our community. And then more people from your friends and family and co-workers, everybody knows about how to flip chat and help each other. If we are in pain, we need to understand we are just all in a pain of our hurt child. And as more as you are brave enough to heal that pain once and for all, that's when you're going to find everything that you have been looking for. Because it's not in the outside. Who has everything, all the billions in the world already know. That is not the outside that really fulfill all your deepest desires. What really fulfills you is to be whole in the inside. And in the moment that you learn how to pass through these 3 stages, heal, reprogram, and thrive, it's when you're going to be having the opportunity not just to reprogram your subconscious mind, but you're going to be reprogramming your emotions. And with this, you're going to be vibrating a new frequency in your whole body. And that's when you're going to be able to give quantum leaps of energy. What for? For you to achieve the same vibration of your dreams, of your biggest dreams. So I ask you, what is the area of your life that you need to heal at this stage? Number 1, money and time freedom. Number 2, love and relationships. Number 3, health and well-being. Or number 4, life's purpose and spirituality. Which are? Or which is? You can have one area, you can have 2 areas, more areas that you need to work. But at this stage, I want you to choose just one area of your life that is really causing you pain, that is making you to be in survival mode, living a life that is out of your design. That is the part that we need to start flip chatting. We're going to chat about it, talk about it, because it's so important to talk about the pain that is still open inside of your heart. And we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this in a very loving place, and from a very loving place, where each one of us are safe, where each one of us are protected, and each one of us are creating all this field for you to heal. And that's why a community is so important. And we are this community that has this power of manifestation, that has the power to understand what flip chat is. That is just a game of life. And then now that we can understand that life is just a game and we just need to get out of the Hollywood studios as soon as possible, for us to go back to our spiritual matrix, where you're going to start watching the movies, projecting the movies from the lens, not of our hurt child, but you're going to start attracting everything that is vibrating in resonance, with coherence, with the vibration of our spiritual being. So now, can you understand the difference? Imagine you want, let's say that you want to buy your house, okay? You want so much to buy that house. It's your first house, but you still don't have the money to buy. And you are working hard to pay for that loan, at least to have a little bit of money there in the bank, so you can, instead of paying rent, at least you are living in your house. So let's imagine that you just want to get out of this burden, right, of this rat race. But if you still have an open wound inside of yourself, and that's why you are attracting this kind of rejection. And I mean rejection because we can feel that rejection from money, from people, situations, circumstances, right? But why if the lack here is the money, because you want the house, you don't have the house. So the lack here is money. Money is causing the separation between you and your dream. And what is in between you and your dream in terms of vibration is your hurt child, because she's still carrying an open wound about that theme, about that situation that she needs to heal, okay? So, for example, I lived for many, many years without really having my financial freedom. And I craved so much for it. I wanted so much. Until one day, I recognized it. Exactly everything that I have been teaching you in Flip Chat. I recognized that my child was in the way. Because that energy of my hurt child was blocking the flow of life to come to me naturally. Just because I still had an open wound inside of myself. And it was related to money. And if you have any kind of thing that is blocking you around money, come with me. Because now, when I say, I remember the first scene where I broke my heart related with money. You will also remember something and take that scene, okay? Take that scene, because that's exactly what you're gonna be start doing. Flip chatting, going out from dark side to light side. We're gonna start reprogramming your subconscious mind. Okay? At least giving you an overview of how all this process works. So then in the moments that I'm there, then I am the observer now, okay? Because in the flip chat rules, the first rule is to take 100%, 110% of responsibility of everything that is happening to you. If it's great, great. Keep doing and improving and thriving even more. But if there is any area of your life that is still lacking, lack of love, lack of money, or lack of health, lack of well-being, lack of time, lack of good relationships, lack of friendships, lack of life's purpose, lack of spirituality, so if there is any lack there, that's what you need to understand, that there is something separating you between yourself and that energy that you want to bring towards you, right? So then when I remember that, okay, what was the moment that I felt separated with money? Okay? And then you can think about the same. What was the moment that you felt separated about money? When you had your heart broken about money. So then I remember this scene, okay? And that's why I wanted to explain you. So I go back there because I'm already there. I already did so many times all this game that I already know the rules, but you still didn't. Some of you are arriving now in Flip Chat for you to learn the game of life. So let me summarize again. So the first rule of Flip Chat is you having 110% of responsibility about everything that is happening in your life. If it's good, keep doing and increasing and thriving. And if it's not good, then it's the chance for you to flip chat. Because there is an energy there, according to that area in your life, that you need to clean, that you need to let it go. Because at the moment that you remove that energy, okay, and that's why I was saying before, it's not about just reprogramming the mind, the subconscious mind. It's all about as well to reprogramming our emotions, reprogramming our energetical field in our bodies, and then being able to bring this coherence between our mind, our heart, and our body, and becoming an infusion of light again with our spiritual being the one in the command of our lives. But while you have a hurt child in the command of your life, my goodness, life can be very painful, because she is still living in an adult body, but with all that pain from that traumas that you are still reliving all the time. You are still repeating all that projections even in your adult life. they are still making you to feel the same way as that hurt child felt in that time. And she's still living in that deep, 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 deep self, with that pain of rejection, of separation, of abandonment, of feeling unworthy of love, feeling lonely, castrated, humiliated, believing that her existence didn't matter. And in that moment of your first trauma, what you need to understand is that your heart was broken. Well, you need to understand that it's one part of your heart that is broken. Okay? But your child, your hurt child, is there in that black hole, in that dark veil. And you need to rescue her from that place. So you know the pain. I know the pain too. Each one of us had a hurt child. And some still have a hurt child. And it's okay. You are now having the chance to understand that it's possible to get out of this negative human matrix. It is possible. I'm here to tell to you that it's time just to wake up. It's really can be so easy in the way that you go to a room that is dark and you click, you turn on the light and the darkness is gone. Okay? And the resistance just exists because we are just afraid of the unknown. But I'm here now to hold your hands and to say that this era of suffering is gone. As more as you flip chat with me, more and more you're gonna be awakening. Flip chatting from dark side to light side, and then all that puzzle in front of you that one day was all black, suddenly you're gonna start flip one puzzle from dark side to light side, and another, and another, and another. Meaning that every movie that happened in your life, every situation, circumstance that is not positive, that is very painful and very unpleasant, every time that you have this kind of feeling inside of yourself that is painful, instead of accusing the other, you take 110% responsibility that pain is a projection of your hurt child. She's just wanting to tell to you, hey, that's the pain that we need to heal. And then you're going to need to figure out and feel, what is that pain? What is the pain that you are feeling in that moment? Because every time that you recognize that you are feeling that pain, man, oh my goodness, my beloved souls, that's when, we have the chance to flip chat. Get out of that place. Because it is an illusion. It is an illusion to be living a life with the age that you have today, having the projections of the pain of that hurt child that was around 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 2 years old. And now just take a look at your age, right? So our work here inside of FlipChat is to help you to get out of this place of pain. And I'm here to help you, to guide you, for you to rescue your hurt child again. And help her, help him to grow up emotionally again, to grow up intellectually again, and to grow up physically again. For these three forces be in balance again, so you can become whole again with all your four intelligences: mind, heart, body, and soul. And when you achieve this balance again, with your soul in the command of your life, and then your healthy emotional self, your healthy intellectual self, and your healthy body, they are all working together with your spiritual being towards building the life that you love, building the life that has your design, the design of your super soul. But while you are living a life in autopilot, living from the projections of your hurt child, life can be very painful. But just understand that it's just flip chat, it's just the game of life. The source energy that created us, created all this amazing nature with all the diversity of flowers, of animals, of birds, of trees, rivers, lakes, ocean, whales, dolphins, this immensity, this infinite creation, it's incredible, right? And it's everything. When we really connect with the source energy, everything is like a miracle. The feeling is just like extraordinary. It is blossoming life. And I love to make the analogy that is so real, like how that we never saw from this point of view, that life is an orgasm itself. Because in the moment that sperm connects with that egg, in that moment, that is the explosion of life. It's an orgasm. That's what an sperm is. It is an explosion of life. It is an explosion of the best chemicals that are liberated in our body. All that amazing endorphins in our body. All that amazing dopamine in our body. All that amazing serotonin. All that good hormones that makes us to feel in love. In love for ourselves, in love for life. And that's how each one of us are here to be living in love for life every day. And for us to go back for this magic of life, we need to go back to our spiritual selves. We need to learn how to flip chat, how to reprogram our subconscious mind, and how to be back in this mode of being thriving with our super soul. So let's go back there with the rules of flip chat. So again, number one, you need to, whatever is happening outside, take 110% of responsibility to yourself. Stop that judgmental finger and point to yourself and say, okay, this is my responsibility. I'm here to take a look or in the messages that my hurt child wants to show me. Okay. So then the second part is you to step out of your body. Step back, give a step back with your spiritual being, and you get out of your body. Okay, so in this moment, your spiritual being, we're gonna go there inside of your mind, inside of your home theater that you have inside of your inner home. Okay, so then your spiritual self, your spiritual being, your super soul, is sit now in the movie theater of your inner home. And you have there in front of you that amazing screen. You are there like, whoa, super excited to be watching the movie. You have popcorn, you have your soft drink. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. And now you're gonna ask for your hurt child, because your hurt child is there in the back of your movie theater, in the back of your subconscious mind, taking responsible for all the movies that she has been creating, and also the memories, all the memories that she have and she remembers of all the pain, all the trauma, and all the suffering. So she is the director of Hollywood Studios. And she, honestly, guys, she is so creative as well. It's just that she uses, right, several masks. Because in the deep, our hurt child, she has so many pain. So much pain that she will gonna be attracting rejection all the time. Unconsciously. Because she unconsciously wants to keep proving her belief that she's not worthy. She's not worthy of love. She's not worthy of money. So that in that moment that you are there with your spiritual being watching the movie, you're going to ask for your hurt child that is there in the back of your movie theater. You're going to ask, "Hi, hurt child, how is everything there at Hollywood Studios? Are you ready to put me the movie that we're going to need to flip chat? That we're going to need to reprogram?" And then she's there in the back. You know, she's like pissed off. She's like all in there, like, right? Like a little devil, the devil of Tasmania, right? And I'm here living in Australia, so it's so good to be here in Australia and remember the Taz. So she's in that frame of mind. She's always like irritated, anxious, stress. Is that energy of accumulation of pain. She's all the time burned out. Okay. And then you're going to say, okay, she's anxious, and then she's anxious, and she's there looking for the movies that she wants to show to you. So now I'm explaining to you all of this, but when you have all this information, you're going to have that, you're going to flip chat very fast, okay? Now you are understanding all the steps that you're going to be taking for you to be making this game with yourself. And you also be making this game with your friends, with your kids, with your husband, with your boyfriend, with your friends, with your co-workers, okay? Because that's this game of life. Flip chat is the game of enlightenment. We are here now, all of us, to build the new era that is the golden era. The gold era. Because we are here to go back to the wealth that each one of us are. For the energy of being the queen and the king of your own life, of your own kingdom. And it's just a game. The source energy just created this game just so that you could have the contrast. The contrast, because when you came to this world, you were that beautiful, amazing, adorable baby born, full of light and joy. And you were that kid until that moment that your heart was broken. And the source energy created that because we love games. We all love to play games. So he created a challenge. And that's why I love doing my 5-day challenge. It's the flip chat, where you have the chance to understand about all this game of life. For you to receive the activation of awakening, for you to start flip chatting, and for you to get enlightened again in your spiritual matrix. It's when you're going to start bringing your power, your gifts to the world. And if you are already doing, you're going to keep flip chatting. The less things there that you need to keep flipping and reprogramming, boom, until the upload of your spiritual being has done. And then you, can delete all that heavy energy that were holding you back from the energies from your past, from your hurt child. It's time to let that go. If you are still not there flying with your own wings and living the life of your dreams, it's because you are needing to flip chat, that's all. And once you understand that that's the game of life, from now on, that everybody knows about the real rule of life, the real game of life, we're going to be helping everyone, each one of us, to flip chat as soon as possible, for each one of us to be living through the eyes of our spiritual matrix since young ages. How many people that you know that died without knowing that they could flip chat, that died with the pain of that hurt child, even having 90 years old? They could never heal that heart. That's painful. A life of misery is painful. A life of lack is painful. And all you want, all of us want, is to feel whole, is to feel complete. So then let's go back to that movie theater. So then you are there watching with the eyes of your soul, watching that movie. And then you ask for your hurt child, what is the scene? So let's say that I had that lack of money for many, many years in my life. And I always had things. I always had everything that I wanted. But I wanted more. I wanted the complete, the wholeness, right? I didn't want the separation anymore. I didn't want the separation from myself anymore. Can you understand that? How profound is that? I wanted to feel whole. And for me to have the wealth that I wanted, it was to bring my wholeness back inside of myself. Wow. This is so profound, because I never imagined that this source energy would bring me here, or any one of us, to be living in poverty. If everything I see in this world is full of abundance, it's full of magic and it's full of miracles. I said, no. It must be a way for us to be remembering what we are all doing here in this life. And now is the time for all of us to flip chat and all of us get out of suffering and go back to enlightenment and unconditional love again. So now imagine that you are there as the observer of your story, as your super soul, just watching then. What is the movie that your hurt child wants to show to you that you still need to heal? What is the scene from your childhood that she wants to show to you? She really wants to have a chat with you, to say that's the pain that I need to heal. And you, as your spiritual being, as your observer, in the moments that you decide to take this 110% responsibility to take care of yourself, that's when you really, for the first time, are really there, looking to inside of yourself and seeing your hurt child and being able to hug her, to hug him, maybe for the first time after so many years. And this is so incredible. The feeling is just so relieving. It's just such a relief, because you can remove that weight and your child can just relax, because for the first time after so many years, there is really someone there for her, and that's the only one that she was really looking for. That is you, the only one that she really trusts. That is your super soul. She knows in the deep that you were always there, you never left, and you never will. She knows in the deep that you never abandon her, reject her, leave her, or neglect her. Because she knows that she was leaving you stuck in her own heart. But she brings you back. She allows you to come and have a look. Because in the deep, she knows you. She trusts you. She's just with pain to really unlock her heart. Because it's too much pain for her to handle by herself. But all she wants, she really wants, is to bond with you again. She wants to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I want to say thank you because I love you. She wants to say to your spiritual being the words of Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I want to say thank you because I love you. I'm sorry that I was locking you inside of my heart. Please forgive me that I was living with so much fear and pain, with all this rejection inside of my heart. I was also rejecting you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I want to say thank you that you never left me, even with me imploding our body with so much toxicity and using my 7 sins to kept me distracted and or eating too much or fighting too much or drinking too much or abusing all the substances too much, because I know I was keeping you locked in my heart with 7 keys. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I want to say thank you that you never left me, my super soul. Thank you. Even knowing that I was locking you. Thank you. And all I can say is that I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I want to say thank you because I love you. I think this is one of the most beautiful things that I have ever saw before inside of myself. Allowing my own hurt child to express herself to my spiritual being. Wow. This is an act of being so humble. And the message of my child is, she's just saying, I'm just tired of being in pain. I surrender. I surrender for something bigger than me. And I'm here to live the peace, the joy, because it's too much pain to be in suffering. And I just want to flip chat once and for all. I want to win the game of life. And from this moment, she is giving the 7 keys that she has that were locking her heart to my spiritual being. Whew. Wow. That was relieving. I hope you are having the same kind of healing and transformation. We are cleaning the energy together. And now these keys, the 7 keys that they were locking your 7 chakras, representing the 7 things, they are now in the hands of your super soul. And then now my super soul will ask for my child. So imagine your super soul asking the same for your inner child. My hurt child, I have something to confess to you. I still don't know how you are alive with all this pain that you have been holding inside of you. And I know that so many times you never wanted to live anymore. And I know why you are still here. Because you are so brave and so strong. And because you never, ever in the deep, never stop believing in true love. That in the deep, you know that you are here for something greater. That in the deep, you know that you are so amazing. That in the deep, if you could show your real self for the whole world, everybody would just be completely in love for you. So I want to say thank you for you, my hurt child, for being so humble in trusting in me again. Because now you can take a deep breath. Because I'm here to heal you. You are receiving now absolution. You are receiving now absolution. Take a deep breath, and I will start opening from the first chakra to the 7th chakra. First one, the key will enter in your first chakra. activating your Kundalini Deeksha, turning the key, cleaning the energy, cleaning the energy, cleaning the energy. Hold your sphincter and hold your air. And let the energy go. That was very good. And now imagine that a golden energy is opening. I want to squeeze your sphincter and relax. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. Releasing now your first chakra. Cleaning the energies in your first chakra. Imagine my finger is now turning from the left side to the right side very fast, and is turning your energy, the energy of your first chakra. And you just need to inhale, hold the air, and now hold your sphincter. And allow your eyes to flip to the back of your eye, allowing your energy going up and up and up, and activating the third eye. Let the air go. If you have any kind of, like you are feeling that you are releasing the energy, there are two things happening here. You are self-regulating your nervous system, so you're getting out of sympathetic nervous system and going back to parasympathetic nervous system. Getting out of fear center and going back to rest and digest again. And also at the same time, you are releasing the energy that was stuck in your body from that memories, from that past, that painful past. So now what I want is you to give some tapping with your fingers, with your two fingers in your forehead. Make some tap there. Activating the third eye. So you can be yawning like I am. You are releasing the energy in your body. You can laugh. You can cry. You can burp sometimes because you are releasing the energy from your solar plexus. We are now working the first chakra. First chakra. Releasing the energy. Well done. And now I want you to imagine any kind of memory that you still have with your mother that you need to clean. Any kind of memory you need to clean. Even that you feel lots of discomfort in your heart, that's okay. Just allow it to heal. I'm cleaning your energy and my energy too at the same time. Put your hands now in front of your heart and just move. Make a circle movement from your left side to the right side and just turn. As you are spinning this energy in your heart. Now put your hand there in your heart. And give us a little bit of shaking there with your hands. Shake. And let the energy go. Just let the energy go. And now you say to your mom, Mom, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I want to say thank you because I love you. Take a deep breath again and release with the sound. Allowing the cleaning to happen. Well done. And now feel how the energy can go up to your third eye chakra, your sixth chakra. And now keep giving a tap there, tap, tap, tap. And what we are doing here is allowing that the energy go to your crown chakra now. And now you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna start giving massage in your head. Very strong massage in the area of your forehead, and you go to the top of your head. Go on your right side and make this deep massage with your fingers. Allow the cleaning to keep happening. And now go to the right side and keep making the massage there, allowing that the energy go up. Now massaging the back of your head and your neck. Start giving a little bit of self-massage in your neck. And going back to the top of your head. And now you're going to start turning your head from the left side to the right side. And you're going to start making this little circle on the top of your head. Opening, 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 activating. 1, 2, 3. Give this 1, 2, 3 in the top of your head. 1, 2, 3. Kundalini Deeksha Activation. Well done. Good job, good job, good job. Now just keep one finger there on the top of your head and press. It can be a little bit painful. Just press and feel the energy being released in your heart chakra. Open your mouth and let the energy go out. It's gone. It already gone. It's gone. It's gone. And now, just let's go back there for the first chakra again. The keys is still there, connected there. Look how beautiful, how much cleansing, energy cleansing we made together. And all that energy that was between you and your mother, now it's all cleaned. Now I want you to imagine the spiritual being of your mother in front of you, and she is giving you a big, big hug saying, thank you so much. Thank you, because when you forgive, it's when you give absolution, not just for you, not just for yourself, but for all of us. Thank you so much. And now you can imagine your mother, your father, all as spiritual beings, you as spiritual beings, and now your siblings, all as spiritual beings. And you can imagine now all your ancestors being now as their spiritual beings, being free to be back to their spiritual matrix. All of them free to be back in the unconditional love of their spirits. Forgiveness part of observation, liberation, freedom. So when we are back in the sense of feeling whole again, one. So the first chakra is so important to be free because it's connected with our mother. Our mother represents our prosperity in this life. Because if we are disconnected from our mother, we are disconnected from the magic of the Mother Earth. So now I want you to open your legs a little bit. If you are stand up, that's all right. If you are a little bit laid down, that's all right. If you are sit, that's all right. Just want you to feel in a comfortable position and you open a little bit your legs. Because now we're going to open the secret code, now connecting you with the center of the Mother Earth. You're going to start feeling a Kundalini activation, Kundalini Deeksha activation. You're going to start now turning from the left side to the right side, your pelvic floor, allowing the Kundalini Deeksha to awaken inside of you. Tuk, 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 tuk. All the codes of your first chakra are being liberated. Liberation, liberation. And now put your hands in front of your juicy, your delicious. Put your hands there, in front of your vagina, in front of your penis. Just put your hand there without touching, just vibrating. Allow your legs go to one side, to another side, like you're feeling your Kundalini being liberated, and your hands is in front of your juicy, your delicious, and you are spinning from the left side to the right side. Spinning, spinning, spinning. And now you're gonna contract your sphincter as you are holding to go to the toilet, and you are holding, and we're gonna inhale and hold the air as well at the same time. Okay, so inhale, zip, and hold your sphincter, hold your air. And let it go. Let it go. And now again, keep shaking, shaking, shaking your legs, your pelvic floor, your body, your head, everything. Experience the awakening of your Kundalini. Kundalini Deeksha being activated. And now I'm gonna make the sound of awe, because it's the sound of orgasm. Life itself is an explosion of an orgasm. And that's how we're gonna need to be experiencing this life, with our first chakra completely liberated from all the dark side, from all the rejection, the castration, the blame, the shame. No, all of that were just distractions that were separating us from unconditional love. The unconditional love that our super soul is. All the other shame, rejection, abandonment, castration, fear about sex and love, now is all being liberated, liberated, liberated. 1, 2, 3. Take that energy from your first chakra and remove it from your body. And feel the energy being removed from your body. Well done, well done, well done. Forgiving our parents, our ancestors that were just living in the dark side without knowing, repeating the systems of the religious codes, religion, codes of society, codes of culture, codes of finances, codes of society, codes of about marriage, love, children, babies, everything. Now we are cleaning all these negative codes that kept us in fear for all these years. Castration, fear, pain, revenge, war, separation. We are here now to go back to the real, authentic self that each one of us are. When we remove all these toxic energies of castration, humiliation, because we were just living our lives through the projections of our hurt childs. And then, if we had parents that were living through the lens of their hurt child, now we can have the eyes of compassion that they didn't know what they were doing. They would never want to be causing any pain for ourselves, and neither for themselves, and neither for anybody else. They didn't know, as we also didn't know about flip chat, but now we know. Now we are in the era of freedom, observation, because we are here to accept the imperfection inside of the perfection. Because the perfection will never cause the imperfection without having a purpose. So the dark side, it seems like to represent the imperfection that we have. But actually, it's not our imperfection. It's just the contrast for us to experience in this human body, the experience of unconditional love. But as we are and we came as a being of unconditional love, as the spiritual beings we are, as the energy we are, suddenly, bang, we have the flip chat game, the game of life, to have the contrast. So then, it's when we enter inside of the matrix, of our negative matrix, is when really that first trauma made us to see the world from that moment. A world of pain, a world of suffering, a world of so much fear that we could never ever trust again, because we understood that everyone would then hurt our heart again. We would never felt safe from that moment. It's like literally we enter inside of a matrix, but the negative matrix. And we have been playing our lives in autopilot, reliving that game all the time, because the experiences of suffering make us to go back to that same kind of beliefs that we made in that moment that our hurt child had her broken heart. Her heart broken. So in the moment that you understand that you are the one that is here to save your kid, your hurt child, that's when your life will change for complete. Because you are going to also be able to get out of the myth of the princess and the prince. That we still need a prince to save us, or a prince to save us. It's when we can get out of the illusion that even Jesus Christ, someone from outside, will come to save us. That was all part of the game, of the illusion, of being inside of Hollywood studios. All that suffering. So religion brought so much castration for our first chakra. So much fear, so much shame. And now it's time for us to feel the freedom of being able to liberate this first chakra and being able to have our sexual energy clean again. Our sexual energy clean of shame, of rejection, of bullying, of fear, of castration, of humiliation. We're going to be cleaning this first chakra. We are cleaning the most beautiful part of our body that so many said that it was ugly or dirty. We are here to flip shut all these vibrations. We are here to liberate all that toxic energy that was still there in our first chakra. And we are giving this observation to ourselves, to our parents, to our siblings, to our ancestors, for everyone. We are now making a collective healing, freeing ourselves, our parents, our siblings, our ancestors, everyone being able now to go back to the real energy that we all are. That is the energy of unconditional love. Unconditional, unconditional, unconditional love. So now we're gonna make the sound or, because that's what you're gonna do. We're gonna expand the activation of Kundalini Deeksha, because you're gonna open now your legs. You're gonna expand this first chakra energy, opening yourself now to liberate all the energy. Inhale with me. Inhale and hold your hair, hold your air, and hold your sphincter. And turn your eye to the back of your head. Allowing now your Kundalini to shake, 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 shake. Remember, go there to the third eye and give some tapping. Oh, 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 hoo, hoo. Give this hoo, hoo in your chest. So you tap, oh, in your forehead, oh, oh, and now go close your hands and hoo, hoo in your heart chakra. Okay? And we are using the mantra of that movie, The Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, 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 ooh, ooh. I call this the mantra of prosperity, the mantra of wealth, because the first chakra is completely connected with wealth, and health. Because that's the liberation of all the good chemicals in our body. And at the same time, if our sexual energy is castrated, we are using it as lust. And the energy of lust is one of the 7 keys that locks our full potential in believing this life as the powerful spiritual beings that each one of us are. So in the moment that you open this first chakra, we are liberating now together all the energy of lust. And your heart child, together with my heart child, gave this key for our spiritual being. Your spiritual being now have that key. My spiritual being also has this key. And we are freeing ourselves for us to be living this life with unconditional love, with the same orgasm of life that we are here to be generating every day in our lives. So as more as we practice liberating the first chakra, and we're going to be working a lot of intimate gymnastic, activating the first chakra, lubricating, activating, feeling horny. Every time that we are doing these, guys, what we are doing, we are bringing vital energy to our bodies. We are bringing the source energy to our bodies. We are bringing self-love to our bodies. This act of self-love, to be bringing all the good hormones to your body, that's the feeling of wholeness and completude that you have been looking for. But we were told that our superhero is in the outside, our prince, our princess, the money, or Jesus Christ, or Allah, whatever is the source of salvation that we learned that would come from the outside. But for you to really fly with your own wings and have the experience of completude, of totality, of wholeness and oneness again, you need to be flying with your own wings. Because you need to be living through the eyes of your own spirit. Your own spirit, because your own spirit has one unique gift that you are here to bring to the world. And as more as we learn how to bring self-love to ourselves, knowing our body, knowing how much well-being we can bring to ourselves without needing the other person, but being able to choose the other to make our lives even more pleasant, because when we can also make love with the one we love the most in this life, the energetic field expands. It's now in double, right? And what we need to do is to learn how to fly with our wings. And to fly here, I mean first, love yourself. So when we are making all these exercises here together, what we are doing is allowing your soul now to be in the command of your life, instead of your hurt child that already gave the keys for your spiritual being. You already are in the command of your life again. And when you learn how to bring all the self-love for your body again, bringing the activation of your Kundalini the activation of the Kundalini Deeksha in your body is when you're gonna be back in the power of your spiritual being in your body again. Imagine with me how amazing it is to have multiple orgasms every day. The liberation of good hormones and good chemicals in your body over and over again. And imagine that you can be doing this with yourself as part of Flip Chat, the game of life. Because you are giving self-love to yourself. So every time that we are making this exercise of squeeze and let it go, squeeze and let it go, squeeze and let it go, holding our sphincter and letting go, holding our sphincter and letting go. Every time we are doing this, our brain associates with two things. Number one, I'm holding because I need to go to the toilet, I need to make pee, or I need to make poo. Or, looks like I'm getting excited because I am thinking of sex, or I am wanting sex, or right? So when we make this exercise, aperta e solta, that is squeeze and let it go, okay? Squeeze and let it go. Every time we are doing this with the consciousness that we are saying, I want to make sex, or I'm thinking about sex. That's incredible. This is one amazing tip for all women, because if 10 minutes before you have any kind, before you have sex, start having sex, if you just start doing this, holding and letting go, squeeze and letting go, hold and let it go, hold and let it go, your first chakra, you're activating there, your Kundalini Deeksha, you are starting lubricating all your juicy, making it to be more and more juicy, right? So 10 minutes before any time that you know that you're gonna have fun, you can start holding and letting go, squeeze and let it go, squeeze and let it go. Because every time that you do this, you are opening this energy in your body, the sexual energy. So this will help you to get out of the mind, get out of any fear, because we are here now to liberate all this energy and see sex as something sacred. See the act of making love as an act of making unconditional love. And we just need to reprogram our brain, our mind, to keep cleaning all that open wounds that negative memories that our hurt child has related to that theme. And as more as you flip chat and you reprogram your subconscious mind in doing that, more and more you're gonna be free to experience life as an orgasm itself. Because imagine with me, if today you live through the projections of your hurt child, and 90% of the time you are living in autopilot with the flood of stress hormones in your body all the time. Because you are burnout, you are living in survival mode, everyone becomes a threat. There is always something happening that is causing you pain and making you feel threatened, scared, in danger, right? Feeling rejected. So you are constantly living, probably with 90% of your life, with the flood of the stress hormones in your body, causing you more stress, more anxiety, sometimes even panic syndrome, because of the excess of adrenaline that you have in your body with the stress hormones overflowing from your body. You are like flooding yourself in poison. So if you are living 90% of the time in stress and 10% in well-being, that is too much pain. But now imagine if we start flip chatting and you understand this game of life with me, and you are able to reprogram your subconscious mind and change all these patterns. Every time that you are living a negative pattern, you say, wow, I can flip this right now. Oh my goodness, I want to get rid of it. I want to get rid of it. Because you want to get out of pain and go back to unconditional love again. You want to get out of the hormones of stress and go back to the hormones of well-being into your body. And as more as you flip chat, more and more you become what? 90% then of well-being, and then 10% of stress. And you will be able to manage that 10% of stress very quickly, because you will know how to flip chat. And then that's it. It's all about of awakening, guys. Awakening. And every time that we are cleaning all these energies, and now we are just starting a little bit of cleaning here in the first chakra. And you can understand that as we change the beliefs that we created, okay, with the movies that we watched from other people in our childhood, we bought beliefs from other people, and we also created our own beliefs about money, about love, about health, about wealth, about everything. So then again, that's what I was telling to you in the beginning of this masterclass, right? What is lacking in your life today? What is the area that you need to work? Okay? Because you're going to be doing more and more of this type of work here with Flip Chat. Taking the key of your hurt child that already gave to your super soul. My hurt child here as well already gave to my super soul. But we have lots of work for us to do together. Okay? There are several other steps that we need to do to clean not just the first chakra, but all the 7 chakras. Because our work here is that you open all the 7 doors, remove all the 7 things, reprogram your mind, your emotions, your body, for you to be back in the full potential of the spiritual being that you are. And that's when you're going to have the liberation of your Kundalini Deeksha flying in the sky, like that serpent of light that you are, flying with the wings of the dragon that you also are. You're going to be able to be burning again with the divine flame of unconditional love, burning in all your 7 chakras. And then you're going to be able to remove all the curse, all the years of negative love that you accumulated, of toxicity, of pain, of suffering. All that dark side will be vanished. And all that you're going to have is that precious diamond inside of your heart that you have been looking all this time. That is your super soul. So my invitation with Flip Chat is for you to rescue one little thing that is your hurt child, and the person that needs to rescue her, him, is your super soul. This story of soulmate is real. But the first soulmate that you need to be with, bonded with unconditional love, is with your own soulmate. So your hurt child needs to make this pact of trust again with your super soul. They need to become invincible again, the soulmates that they are. And then we're going to work to make your hurt child to be completely healed, and she will be able to grow emotionally, to achieve the same age that you have now. And she will be able to grow up intellectually. And you're going to be integrated in this beautiful energy in your body. And this Trinity will be allowing your spiritual being to be in the command of your life. An extraordinary life. Through the eyes of your matrix, your spiritual matrix. And that's flip chat. You're going to win this game of life in the moment that you're going to feel your enlightenment. You're going to feel it. As more as you flip chat, go from dark side to light side, reprogram your negative human matrix and go back to your spiritual matrix. As more as you do that, again, remember that all your body now, it's like, imagine that you already make some flips. You change paradigms. You are changing the negative to the light side again, right? Positive to dark side to light side. And then as more as you do this, imagine that you are flipping. Suddenly your whole body is enlightened. Your whole body is awakened. And the first chakra, meditation, breathing exercise that we're going to be working together, all of this is part of the Kundalini Deeksha activation. We're going to be working to free yourself from the negative human matrix, from that game that is that place that you want to win, that you want to flip chat. Because the only thing as well that you are here to understand is that the contrast is necessary. And at the moment that you, as I said before, accept as well that you have your dark side, accept that you have your hurt child. And when you start looking to her, looking to him, and giving the unconditional love that she needs, that nobody else will give to her unless you. And that's when you're going to flip chat for complete. And that's when you're going to say, oh my goodness, I already have it all. You know that thing that you have inside of you, I want to have it all. So in the moment that you are back with unconditional love from your spiritual self towards yourself again, your hurt child, and making all this work for us to reprogram your subconscious mind. Guys, I can tell you that your life will become a miracle after miracle. Because that's how each one of us are here to live. From the eyes of our super soul. And from that projections, wow, you're gonna not be living anymore through Hollywood studios. You're gonna be living from One Verse Studios. They will be the most beautiful movies that you're gonna be watching in your life. And they will be the projections that you're gonna be attracting to your life. You're gonna be living like the best romance of your life that you never saw. A movie that you really watched in a cinema, close to the real movies that you have been experiencing in your life. And you will be the one that you're gonna start telling to the world about your story, like I have been doing with mine. Because your life becomes so extraordinary that even the movies in the ordinary gets boring. Because that movies are also being movies from the Hollywood studios and gets boring. Seeing all the same all the time, drama and tragedy and war and killing everybody and fights and killing. Like, oh, okay, I'm already bored to see all of that. And rejection, and then drama, and separation, and divorce, and then betrayal, and again, oh my goodness, I'm so sick of it. Aren't you? Right? And then negative news and all this thing, like, oh my God, it's so like, oh my God. We are here now, we are already so tired of all these movies of war that we all want a movie of excitement, a movie of fun, of adventure, of romance. I want that. Do you want to? Because if you want, come to Flip Chat with me. There are some people that will still want to keep living in the cave. And that's okay. We need to accept that. There are people in this world that will keep dying without being able to get out of the cave. And we need to, instead of judging these people, we need to be so compassionate. Because if they decided to keep in that place, or it's not because they want it, it's because the pain of their hurt child is so huge that they would prefer to judge the ones that are already awakened, to reject, to bully, to abandon, because actually what they are doing, they are just abandoning and rejecting themselves, because in the deep they don't believe that they can flip chat, because they don't believe that they really can go there in the deep and remove that pain from their hearts. So every person that is living through a judgmental mind is a person with a hurt child, very isolated in fear inside of herself or inside of himself. And this toxic energy that we blame from others, if we still are attracting them, is because we also carry the same energy of rejection inside of ourselves. And the energy of rejection is toxic. The energy of revenge is toxic. The energy of humiliation is toxic. The energy of shame is toxic. All this toxic energy comes from the states of low vibration of our hurt child. And Dr. Hawkins explained to us so well in his map of consciousness, saying that each level of consciousness or each level of feeling, of vibration, carries a frequency. So when we are living in contraction, we are living in these low energies of our hurt child. And then when we can expand and go from love and above, from 500 hertz to more than 1,000, that is enlightening, that's when we flip chat. And that's all we are here to do. I'm so blessed. I feel so blessed that my work here in this world is just to remember all of us what we already know. And now the time has come, so we could remember about our gifts, about what we are doing here in this world all together. And as more as we liberate all the 7 chakras together, as more and as you bring all that beautiful sexual energy to your body again, and love yourself and know more about your body and discover the real beauty that you are from the inside out, that's when we're gonna start having the real relationships that we are here to have in this world, with unconditional love, because we are first flying with our own wings, first loving yourself, so then you can give what overflows from your heart. You give the unconditional love that overflows from your heart. So if you never participated before from my 5 days challenge, is when I challenge you for you to flip chat, for you to reprogram your subconscious mind during these 5 days. We're gonna be working all the 7 chakras, the liberation of all the 7 chakras, for you to flip chat in the velocity of light. So during these 5 days is a collective healing, that we do together with an amazing community that I call Manifest. Build the life you love. We are all here with the same intention, to make this collective healing, for us to flip shit together from dark side to the light side, for all of us to be living more and more and more and more through the eyes of our spiritual matrix, to build a new world, not just for ourselves, but for the ones we love the most, and for our neighbors, our society, for the whole world. Because we all have from now on eyes of compassion and understanding that we together can heal ourselves and we can also heal the world. So I invite you to be part of my 5-day challenge, where we're gonna be part of this collective healing that is healing ourselves and healing the world. And I finish this conversation with you, this beautiful masterclass that is so open, that is so honest, that is so fruitful and transparent. I would like to say thank you. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for being part of our next group of Flip Chat, the game of life. Because together we can heal the world with your heart and my heart. And now I'm saying I see you soon, and I leave for you my song from my first album, You Have a Voice, Chain of Love. Because I can't do this work just by myself. I need you. I need your heart. Because our hearts is a pure electromagnetic field for us to be enlightening the whole world together. I see you soon. Make it shine and be your best. Lots of love from Mrs. Joy to the world. And now, chain of love for you. Thank you.
I know you feel alone, and I am here to be with you. I know you want to go, and sometimes never leave again. But I know this pain will go, and you will love again. I just open my heart. I'm here to free your soul, for you to see another world, for us to shine again. The whole world was blind in pain, hurting each other so much. I know I'm here to make this change, 'cause I'm here to heal the world. But I can't do this alone. I need you. I need your heart with me. love it so much. I know I'm here to make this change, 'cause I'm here to heal the world. But I can't do this alone. I need you. I need your heart with me. I can do this with you. Together we can heal the world. Let's become a chain of love. 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 Together we can heal the world. Together we can heal the world.